Trying to get my guy up here. What's going on? Yo, bro. You gotta. There you go. See what I'm saying? Just what I'm saying. Here we go. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's up with you, Brody?
What's going on, man? Let the people know who you is, man.
Yeah, you already know Mr. Oh Shit, the comedian, actor,
What?
stand-up comedian. You feel me? What's up with you though, man?
Nah, man, try to make this connection, man. Get you out there, let the people know who you is, man. Ask you a couple questions for like a little hour and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pick your brain and all that.
Yeah, you already know.
Like, 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 where you get your name from, bro?
Well, actually, that shit is like from another homie that we started doing skits together or whatever like that, and I kept saying "oh shit" in my skits, and I ain't think about a name that I wanted to use, but he kept telling me like, no, you gotta think of like a little funny name, that's gonna fit your comedy. And I'm like, man, I think it should be oh shit because I kept saying oh shit throughout my skits. So I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with the oh shit.
Yeah, I like
And
that joke.
then
That
after a
joke.
while, I elevated it and called it Mr. Oh shit. You feel me? So
Right,
you know, I feel like a lot of people tried to say, that name is funny. A lot of people love it, but then you got them people that was telling me, well, it's a cuss word, and if you
right.
get if you get behind some serious people, they ain't gonna want to use that name because of it's a cuss word. And
But you,
now it's a lot of that, that came to my mind. It almost tried to get me to not use it no more, but then I had to think like I'm not going to step back on something because of everybody comments. You know what I'm saying? Because
right. And
no
plus, your
matter
real
what,
name is your stage name.
yeah.
You know
So,
what I'm saying?
hmm
Kev,
because
Mr. Oh shit, Kevin. I mean,
yeah, Mr. Oh shit, the comedian,
right. But I
and my
mean,
real name, well, my name is Kevin Savage. So
it's
even when I
fire.
get big, or even when I get signed, I'm gonna always use Kev Savage, the comedian. You know what I mean, Mr. Oh shit. My name is cool. I felt like as a young boy, Kevin was like a white boy name, but you know, my name is kind of cool, Kev Savage.
It
Like,
is. It's crazy. It's
yeah.
fire.
So, people know me as Kevin and Savage. So people know me as oh shit, Mr. Comedian, because they know that's the funny. They know that's basically like, how can I put it? That's my gimmick. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. Like, how
You
old
know.
was you when you realized you wanted to do? Like, how long ago you realized you wanted to be a comedian?
Well, um, I for real, I wanted to do skits at first. Like I just want to do funny skits. I just want to be funny and make funny skits. And then I ran into Sandman. Shout out to Sandman.
Shout out to Kid
Um,
On.
he was doing a comedy event, and I ran up to him, conversate with him, told him that I'm trying to get in this comedy business for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And once he heard that, he ain't give a fuck if I was good or not. He just wanted to bless me because he see what I'm trying to do,
Right,
especially a young guy from Philly that's trying to come up, and he got a daughter. So he respected that, and he gave me a chance, and I killed it. Ever since then, I
right.
kept running with it. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about damn stand-up comedy. He told me in the car, like, yo, you want to do comedy and you want to do your skits and you show me what you do. It's funny how I got my own comedy venue.
Right.
How about you perform and here go some tickets and do your thing? And once I performed, man, I had Sandman dying. I had Sandman laughing. I had people in the building laughing.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers was fucking with me. Like, So,
Correct.
then COVID got in the way. So me and Sandman, we always love. It's always that's my old. We never had no beef. But he had shit that he was doing. I had shit I was doing. So I didn't stop though. I still kept going. I never stopped. I still kept building, building, building. You know, just because Sandman didn't do comedy shows for a while, that didn't make me not do comedy. So I did
Right.
backyard comedy shows around COVID when I was with my baby mom, living with her, and I still was paying rent at my other crib, just trying to hold it down for my family. So I
Right.
was doing backyard comedy shows at my baby mom crib around COVID just to like have some fun with the people.
Did you
You
know
know,
you was funny like when you was coming up, like in high school? Like was you a class clown or you ain't even know?
the crazy part is I didn't even know, bro, because all my memories of being bad, being in and out of slow classes because I was bad, and you know, those are funny memories that I could talk about to people and they'd laugh. So
Right.
when I went through these things, I didn't think about it at the time as a young boy. I thought it was embarrassing because who want to be known as being in a slow class? Who want to be oh yeah, I'm bad, so I'll be in the slow class. Like, no, that wasn't something that I was proud of as a young boy. But I knew
Right.
a lot of people. I still knew a lot of people in the hood. I still knew a lot of females. I still got attention from a lot of pretty females. Nothing never changed. It's
Right.
just that I was just like I was embarrassed because like I said, who wants to be in the slow class?
Real
But
shit.
now that I got older and now that I know like I know I ain't retarded. I know, that's just something
Yeah.
like it's so many stars that's comedians, that's actors, that's was in slow classes or like look at Damon Wayne. They said he had a crick in his foot and he was supposed to be
Yeah. Wayne
slow
head
class.
cartoon. Like he made fun of that John. Yup.
Yeah, they made fun of that John. Jamie Foxx, Steve Harvey. It was a lot of these comedians that was brought up that supposed to be retarded. Mike Epps, one of the funniest, coolest comedians. He was supposed to be in a slow class. He was supposed to be a retarded boy, but he's not.
Right. Right. With
Somebody
this
said, "Can
guy.
you stop
I'm getting
tapping?
him
This
out of here. Don't
motherfucker's
even pay
tapping."
no mind. I'm getting him out of here.
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking, ain't nobody tapping again.
Yeah. What about like acting? Like you think like comedians get to show they skills or stand up or in movies more?
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel like being in a stand up is great because you see other new people and you see a lot of different people, but acting is really where it's at because you get that one shot on fucking HBO or you get that one shot in a big movie, it's over. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not saying that you ain't gotta put in more work, but you're gonna get more opportunities. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of actors that I watch that came up that started from A to B and only played in one scene. Like, one of the Wayne brothers, they sister, the one of their sisters that they put in like I think Living Color, she was
That's
like
a
this her
fact.
first time. Yeah, they only gave her one scene. Then she said she tried another scene where she played that old lady that always say hi and smile in your face, but then she always talk shit behind your back.
Right.
I forgot what I mean. She was playing rules at the rules, but she had small. Then it got big, 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 big. So it's so many comedians and actors that I can name, like Lorenz Tate.
Right. That's a
He's
fact.
he started where his brother was older than him, so his brothers was old enough to act, and he was young, and he talked about how he couldn't get in because he was so young, but they wind up still letting him give a chance because he
Right.
had the skills for it.
Yup.
So
That's a fact.
you always start from a bottom where you ain't never get that chance, but they finally give you that
Real shit.
chance, and then now you
That's why I
go
wanted to reach
just
out
like
to
the
you because I see
bull
you doing
that's
big
playing on
things.
Power
I see you doing.
that played Tyreek.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but he played that one young boy role as a being a son, and then now it's his show because he killed his dad. Now he's big as shit. Everybody call him Tyreek, and when they
No,
see him,
real shit
everybody
though. That's his
be acting
name.
like they hate him because they, what I mean, he killed ghosts. Like if they really, they like
Yeah, that's why I reached out to old shit, man, because I feel like he got a big future. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a rare ear for talent and an eye for talent. So I can see stuff ahead of time, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with this page right now. Probably got a call. But this guy, man, look, keep your eyes open for this guy, man. I look forward to see where he's going with his career. I got some work that I want to do with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, this Milladelphia Gates, East Coast have now from the back block, Philadelphia mascot, aka the damn guy. What? Damn. You already know what it is. VSPN. CRMG VSPN. Either way, we win. You know what I mean? Try to get it back up here. Damn.
Fuck the
It's,
interview up. Oh, you
nah,
still got the
bro.
other side.
Bro,
Still
this
got that
happens
other
all the
shit.
time. It happens all the time. It's still rolling, bro.
Oh, all right. No, you frozen. Oh, all right. Now you moving. Oh, all right.
Yeah, people's calling my phone too, man. It happens all the time. We got time.
Oh,
But
all
it's
right. All
like,
right.
who
No,
your
but
top?
what we was on? Oh yeah, starting from the bottom. Like being an actor, man. I feel like you get a crazy more opportunities by playing and acting and playing different roles.
Right.
That's why even though I do stand up comedy, I'm happy that I was playing on Heartless.
That's what I
Shout
was about to ask you.
yeah, is his name DJ Q. Shout out to Sandman again. You know that was his homie. Sandman told me they needed a character. You know they wanted me in it. Cool, I got in it and I did my role. People loved that role. It was my first time doing my own. I mean, my first red carpet. You know, being being a part of a movie and playing four scenes in a movie and
While I was finna call my
being
father.
being important in the movie because I was the main character, which was I didn't know I was gonna get. Kind of like made me know that I could do this. You know,
Right, right.
I had to read what I had to say right then and there. When I said no, I said no lights. No, what I said, you got my word. That nigga gonna be ghost. No lights. Then I said no lights. No, I said that nigga gonna be ghost. No lights. That nigga gonna be that nigga gonna be. No, I said you got my word. You got my fucking word. That nigga gonna be ghost. No lights. That nigga gonna. That's what I say.
Man, they gotta go see it, man. Go
Yeah,
check
yeah,
out
but no,
Heartless,
but you
man.
you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like
they gonna
that.
see it. They gonna like you promoting it right now so they can tap in. But like
Yeah,
it's like
Heartless. Go tap into Heartless on Tubi.
absolutely
You
like
know,
stand up. Far as stand up though, like I know you said you started out wanting to do skits, but do you like doing stand up?
fuck yeah, stand up is is my thing. I grew up watching Def Comedy Jam. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew
Hmm.
up watching, you know, now I ain't grew up watching Dick Gregory. I grew up watching Martin. Martin was my idol. Martin was that key that I felt like that's what I wanted to be like. You know, and now I'm never, not trying to be exactly like Martin, but I wanted to be where he was at. Then I had my next idol, Eddie Murphy. He had me like, yo, I want to do that. Yo, I want to play different characters and play. I want to play Vespuccia and play a fat ass, person and be funny.
The clumps and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like, everybody always predict that they gay because they play females, but I don't feel like that. Me, I wouldn't
Yeah, man,
personally.
it's politics and shit, man.
Yeah, that's
Fuck,
bullshit.
there's always a bunch of
It's
politics.
funny. Like if I had a reason to play in a fat lady that remind me of my sister or my grandma, I'm gonna do it. But other than that, I ain't trying to. I ain't on that. I ain't trying to put on no dress.
Right,
But
right, right.
I respect Kevin Hart. I know he put on a dress before, but it is I still respect his game on his comedy because he don't predict that shit every time. He
So who
only did
your
it one
so who
time.
your top five comedians?
Martin, Chris Tucker,
Yup. I like both of your picks so far.
um,
Niggas they be hating on Chris Tucker on the
I like
low.
Eddie Griffin. He a funny dude.
Eddie Griffin, yo, why you
What?
you know this shit, bro. You know your
Yeah,
shit, bro.
yeah,
They
for
forgot
sure.
about Eddie Griffin. How the fuck
Yeah,
you remember that?
yeah. Eddie Griffin's funny as shit. He talk like my dad, like the way he talk. Like I want to fuck Michelle Obama. He said, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? He a
Hey
nigga.
yo, foolish was that shit.
Yeah, fools with that shit, bro. He was funny and he was smoking a cigarette while he was talking, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go Dave Chappelle. I gotta go Dave
Bam! You
Chappelle.
picking all the guys. And if you don't say this last person, because it's a rare boy, I want to see if you
Mm,
know. Because you saying everybody that I would pick. Because there's a
mm,
lot of good comedians, bro, but that's my list right there.
um, mm,
Like
nah,
rest in peace to my guy, bro. He
and I'm
crazy.
gonna say Bernie Mac.
Yup. You know your shit, man.
Yeah, Bernie Mac. You know what I mean, that shit like basketball for me. You know what I mean, like if you was to ask me who my top five
Right,
starting five in the NBA,
right.
like I'm gonna give you some goats. You know what I mean? But
You ever
like,
thought a female comedian was funny?
fuck yeah. Like I think Tiffany Haddish, I think she's
Me
funny.
too.
I think they hate on her a lot, because of her being a black woman and even she ready. Like they kept trying to play that like that wasn't funny. That is
Right,
funny.
right.
That she's being your typical black hood chick that they don't give a fuck. But she's
Yeah,
spitting out some funny shit that you gonna be like, yo, this is funny. And I like the
natural.
girl. It's another female. Her name is I forgot her name. She be like, I'm a fucking lady. She be like, I'm a fucking lady. But she funny as shit. She like one of the girls she's one of the queens in comedy. Like, you
Right.
got kings in comedy, they got the queens in comedy.
I know
But
you think about this. Like, your name Kevin Savage and Kevin Hart. Like, what does that mean to you?
I mean a lot to me, man. When I think about my name, man, I do think about Kevin Hart. I do think about, you know, you know, not every comedian got my name, but I
Right,
do
right,
think about Kevin Hart a lot because, you know, he really funny and how he present his comedy. At one point I wasn't really a fan of him until like my baby mom, when I first met her, she was like liking him. She loved him a lot. And I was like, yeah, he all right, but I was really a Martin fan. You know what I mean? I
right.
was more into Martin. I was more into that. So when Kevin Hart started busting out, well, he was already busting out, but when he bust
Yeah,
out and I was getting to watch him, I was like, and this is when he did I think when he did I'm gonna tell what is it called? One of his first comedy live joints when he did, I think he came to Philly.
right,
And we went to the movies to go see it. Cause it's when he made it like a movie. I think he had Holly Berry in the beginning. But that shit was funny, man. And I was sitting there watching it with her and we had fun that night. I laughed. But I'm really a Def Comedy Jam dude.
right,
So
right.
Kevin Hart came late into Def
Yeah,
Comedy
yeah,
Jam.
for sure, for sure.
He wasn't really like, I'm talking about D.L. Hughley and all these guys. Like, you had Paul Mooney and all. Like Paul Mooney, bro, funny ass old head. Then you got motherfucking uh uh Charlie Murphy, bro. He was one
Right.
of the greatest, bro.
Yeah.
I mean?
Charlie Fire. Rest in peace,
It-
Charlie
and you
Murphy.
got
That's
You,
crazy.
I do love Richard Pryor. You know, I do love
Yeah.
Richard Pryor. He's like, leave me the fuck alone.
So this
Leave
is
me
not, everything you saying, bro,
alone.
make me really. That's why I wanted to do this interview because it's like, some people just do stuff because it's a trend. But you really like, you could tell how you explaining it. Like you really study your craft. You really into being a comedian. You're not just doing it for a trend. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, yeah,
Like it's
you
really
right,
who you are. I ain't
right.
really know that about you. That's why I wanted to do this joint because I knew it was gonna be interesting.
Like
I'm like,
I
damn,
know, I know a lot of shit from how shit started. Like, you so
yeah, like
crazy. Fucking living color. I fucking I look at documentaries all day and interviews all day. I watch the Pivot. The Pivot is the boy that played on the Redskins. He got his own podcast called the Pivot, and he
hmm
interviewed a lot of NFL players that played in the league, and he interview a lot of actors and comedians. And I watch a lot of podcasts. I'm talking about. I even watch Gillian Wallow shit. You know what
right,
I mean? Like I study who they fucking interview. I watch what they say. I hear what they say.
right.
I taking heed on documentaries on shit. I talk to my dad about shit. My dad is into a lot of old rap, and he into Dr. Dre, and my dad the one that told me that motherfucking No Limit was fighting with Death Row with Suge Knight just to get Snoop Dogg away from the motherfuckers, because
That's
Suge Knight was
crazy.
bullying niggas. So
Absolutely.
I just know shit because I've been around certain
Right,
people,
right.
even with the paid in full shit. I could just go on and on about different cultures. That I'm still learning about and I know.
What
You know
about
what I
the
mean?
state of comedy in Philadelphia right now? How you feel about it?
I feel like it's I feel like it's a lot of greats out here.
Yup.
A lot of young greats out here. Not the ones that's signed or rich. The ones that just got following, that's popping on the internet, whereas though they can be doing their thing. Like, people like Marley, Southside Jew, Chris Kennedy. I can go on and on. 100 Buck. I can go on and on about people I follow that follow me
Right.
that are doing some good shit. So, I feel like we should all come together and stop hating and stop, you know, unfollowing niggas that that you fuck with, but you just want to go to competition. Like the bull, one of the guys that be on Philly, be on the gram, and he be like, come on, Philly,"
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mr. Philadelphia.
Right.
He was just saying how he can't never beef with nobody in Philly because, and no, matter of fact, I take that back. He said when it comes to Philly versus Philly, people trying to beef with each other, he said he don't like it, and he feel like he's not a fan of it, because it's like, why people that's in the same city beefing with each other instead of sticking together and and putting some things together to make Philly be great instead of going against your own person.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
even
real
person,
shit.
make it
Your
going against
own.
your own native motherfucking
Right. But
your
it
own
is, basically like you said it right from the first time because it's really going against yourself, going
right.
against your peers. You know what I'm
That's like
saying?
me going against, and anybody that I don't fuck with, I still want them to do good.
Right.
Feel me? Because I don't need to have no beef. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm funny. I crack jokes. I make people laugh. That's why I don't stress over relationships, over girlfriends, and even when I go through shit with females, I still push. I still get up every day. I still take care of my daughter. I still pay bills. I'm cool. I'm living.
I
I ain't
got a
gonna let
joke.
nobody
I
fuck up
got a
my shit.
joke. I made up a joke. I want to know if you tell me if it's a good one or not.
Go ahead.
What do you call a piece of shit that like to go fishing?
Filter fish. Oh shit. Oh,
A bass turd.
you said a bad stirb. Yeah. No, I like that, Joe. I like that. I like that. I
I
like that. That's
made that
funny.
joint up. I don't know why. I think Pound Kick might have inspired that joint because I bumped into her one day and I started thinking of comedy, like jokes the next day. I said a
Uh,
bass turd was crazy.
that's crazy. A bad turd was crazy. Yeah, that sounds crazy.
A piece of shit that like to go bass fishing. I'm done. Yo, like
That's crazy.
what's your top? Okay, I already know this the answer though.
Mm.
Like I already know you gonna say. I ain't gonna say that. That's corny. What about if you had one thing to tell your younger self, what would it be? If you had any advice for your younger self, what would you say?
My younger self. Take your ass back to school.
Yeah, me too, bro. No real shit.
You know what I mean?
You
Because
supposed to
I
be in
skipped
somebody college or something, man.
rural rap because my younger self, all right, I lost my mom. My grandma was taking
Sorry
care
to
of
hear
me.
that, bro.
So growing up with a grandma and growing up living under that other older woman, it made me like it made me strong, but then it made me weak because my grandma, it's okay, baby. You ain't gotta go to school, But if my grandma would have said, fuck that, you
Right.
gonna take your ass to school, that's your fault. If you don't want to be in the school class, then you'll get better. You know what I mean? Now if
Yeah.
you did that to me, I would have been like, oh, she a mean grandma. I can't be. But I would have probably been better than what I probably would have been better. But my grandma was she felt like, no, fuck that. You ain't supposed to be in there. You don't want to go, you ain't gotta go. You can stay home. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I tutor your ass. You gonna go in that room and write your name 12 times. You feel me? So that's the type of grandma I had. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that if I feel like it's a lot of things that if I can go back and change it, I would. You know what I mean? So that's a good question. And I feel like, bro, I put a lot of work in when it comes to movie acting, meeting different people, doing skits, doing stand up comedy. I put a lot of work in, bro. And how can I ain't gonna say I don't get the love that I should get. I just feel like I just gotta keep working. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say nothing about what nobody
Right,
should have
right.
did for me or what they should have been interviewing
Because let me
me.
tell you, that's another reason I
And this is
wanted to
the this
interview
is the
you.
beginning of this shit.
That's why I wanted to interview you too, because I feel like you got tunnel vision and you young with it. It is hard to get a young person to understand. Like that's what make you like being focused when nobody is cheering for you. Like they say, people be on they best behavior when you watching them, but when nobody not watching them, that's when they really show who they really are.
Right. They show their true colors. You know what I mean? They show their true colors. Yeah, yeah. You fucking right.
It's like people watching you, they acting like they not, bro, but they see you. They see you, bro.
Yeah, they
They want to
motherfuckers
see.
see me. I got so much shit popping up right now that's coming up soon. I got a comedy show that I'm about to be doing with this old head. His name Joe the Boss. He do comedy. He be on the gram. His comedy. I mean, his Instagram is Joe the Boss Comedy. He come right up, dark skinned guy with a great beard, cool
Right.
as shit. That's my old head. So we got this comedy event called the New Faces of Comedy.
Mm,
That's the name of the comedy show, the New Face of Comedy.
right.
And he want me to, he said, I'm giving that to you. I'm gonna find a building, I'm gonna get the venue, and you gonna take that shit and you gonna put it in your motherfucking hands, and you gonna host it, bring comedians, and you gonna do your thing. I'm gonna make you the king of that shit.
Right.
He's like, cause you a top funny ass young nigga, funny comedian. So I'm going to definitely put you on the headline of it. So,
Yeah.
so I'm ge- so whenever the date gonna be, it's coming up soon. You know what I mean? The New Face of Comedy show. I'm gonna be starting that shit, headline that shit. I'm picking the I'm promoting to get 4 comedians to perform on my end,
Hmm.
and he gonna get the venue. Long as he told me they take professional pictures because when you put in your face on a flyer, they don't want to see all that background shit. They just want to see a plain background with your face. So
Right.
I'm doing. I went from 0 to 100 on this shit because before when I first started, it wasn't like this.
Right.
But now that I got following, and it's not about followers. It's
Right.
not about comments and views and all that. That comes with your art. If you ain't got the art, then it ain't gonna get no comment or views. If you ain't got nothing for people to say or talk about when you do this shit, then it ain't working.
How is it when you try to like I know because me and you talk off of this joint, of
I,
course. So
right.
it's like, how do you be dealing with life pressures and still make people laugh like that? That's the thing about comedians that's deep. Like, do that fuel you? Is it like therapy for you?
What you mean? Like you talking about
Like
dealing with
real life shit. Like
like
going
yeah, like are you saying like dealing with real life shit
and still
and
making
being a
motherfuckers
comedian?
laugh. Yeah, that shit deep. I've always
No,
felt that about all the comedians. Everybody go through some shit,
no, I
but
go
how they
through a
be?
lot of shit.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, yeah. As me being a funny, joking ass dude and a comedian, and and don't get it fucked up. Like, just because I laugh and joke on you, that don't mean that I'm just a nigga you could walk up on and just think
Right,
this shit is a game. But it's fucked up though that it's fucked up that nowadays people think, oh, they think it's cool to go run up on a comedian because of what happened with Chris Rock getting smacked by Will Smith.
right. You
That
think
fucked
that?
the
Damn,
game up.
that's crazy.
That fucked the game up.
It
When Will Smith
did.
smacked that nigga, that fucked the game up.
Damn.
That fucked it up for a lot of comedians because now that's what you calling us bitches now because we getting smacked by and there's another nigga smacking another nigga. It ain't like a nigga smacked a white man. You know what I'm saying? Not
Right.
not saying that I'm racist or anything.
No, no,
I'm
no.
just
I know
saying
what you're
like
saying. You just saying we always on
let
our own bumper.
let motherfucking Jim Carrey go up there and call motherfucking Jada Pickett some shit about her head. He probably wouldn't even smack Jim Carrey.
That's crazy work,
I
bro.
bet you if that was to happen, if Jim Carrey was you know what I mean? Then we would have been like, oh my god. But Jim Carrey, he a black man. He's named as a black man because he was
Was
with.
Will Smith ever funny to you?
Yeah, he was when he used to do that dumbass sound like woo, like you know what I mean. Like I feel like Will Smith he's funny as shit on Fresh Prince. Like I
Yeah.
feel like and Carlton, I forgot his real name. I
Right.
should know his name because I grew up watching him.
Just like you
But
said about Tyreek, though, Carlton, man, everybody.
yeah, all of them. Carlton, man, he played a great character as playing that black rich kid that don't know nothing about the hood, that know everything that's great because he's rich from his father.
Hmm.
And with the way he used to act like, Will, come on, Will. Like,
Hmm.
all that shit. I could talk about it all day, you know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Especially the butler, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he
He was
funny
the
as shit too.
fucking when they told him that he won the lottery and he was like, I quit, I quit, I quit, I quit, I quit, I quit. Like, come on, bro. I
That
could
shit was
go on and
funny.
on
That
about
shit was
this,
a
bro.
classic.
Like you can't tell me shit, bro. Like I'm really a '90s baby, like
All
for
right,
real.
Martin, the Fresh Prince.
Martin, oh my
Yup.
God, Martin is my shit,
All
man.
right,
And especially
Jamie Foxx, and Fresh Prince.
Jamie Foxx was my shit. That was funny as shit. He used to do the little shit.
Yeah,
Um, Living Single. Oh man, that was my shit. Um, my grandma always watched Good Times. I grew up watching. Every morning I wake up Dynamite. I wake up seeing JJ all the time. You know what I mean?
I
Golden
think you
Girls.
told me about that before, like about you making your own show. You still
Yeah, I want to
interested
make
in?
my own comedy show. You know what I mean? Like basically, it's supposed to be called Predictable Kev. It's this female that I know. Me and her actually, supposed to be working on doing my own funny comedy episode, and it's supposed to be called Predictable Kev. I know Unpredictable Kev. She was like, "Yo, that's what you should call it," da, da, da," because
Unpredictable, Kev. That's fire.
that's what she. And I was like, "That is fire." So I
You
ain't
never
really
know what
like.
he's gonna do.
I want to get a place where I can sit down and you know uh do some monologues, practice acting, and practice her walking into my crib and we conversating and shit.
All of that kind of shit, right?
You know what I
Dialogue.
mean?
Yup.
Because and it's not ain't about her being cute or fine or anything. I still
Yeah,
want
it's
us
the
to be.
chemistry.
It's the chemistry. You know what I mean? I just want her to. And she cool with it. She fucks with me. She cool with it. She cool with practicing and doing that together. And I haven't really started that yet,
Give
like
up.
far as like practicing and all that, because I'm still working on putting characters in it. Because I'm thinking about I might want to play 4 different characters myself. like how Martin did when he did Jerome, and he played the Chinese funny black guy.
Right, 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 right.
You know what I mean? Those are, I'm thinking like damn, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to get makeup and dress up as a funny character and play that scene as my old man real quick.
Right, right.
Now I got an old man character called Mr. Pimp. You know, he got the beard, he got the whole nine. I got the fucking I got the robe. I know how to talk like an old man, you know what I'm saying? I know how to like really go into another character.
Go ahead, show us.
Well,
Just the talking part. You ain't gotta put the costume on, nigga.
right. Oh yeah, I'm about to say, cause I was about to put the beard. Well, I'd be like, I talk shit. Like, what the fuck you know about that, boy? You don't know about that shit. Nigga, I'm Mr. Pimp. Nigga, don't be walking on my door telling me about some bullshit. I got these fucking kids in the back room, they sleep, nigga. I mean, look, I don't watch so much shit, bro. And then plus, like, I grew up under my grandpa and under my uncles and shit like that. So my uncles talk like no racist shit. My uncles really talk like black niggas. Like, come on, grandma, you make that barbecue good as shit. Don't be acting like you don't want to give me nothing. You know what I mean? That's black
Yeah,
nigga shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
yeah.
grew up around black nigga shit. So I know how to talk about or act like my siblings. You know what I mean? So that's how I do it, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
I
And
got a
you already
random. I
you
got
know
a
what I'm coming from.
hell yeah. I got a random for you.
What?
What do you want people to know about you that they don't know? Like, what do you want people to understand about you that they don't know?
All right, what people don't understand about me is, I feel like they gotta, just give me some time. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because people feel like you should be at this level at this time. Or damn, why he not this? Or damn, why he not he got these views, but why he ain't get that many views? Like,
right. Give me some time.
give me some fucking time. Feel what I mean? And if you want me to grow so damn bad and you feel like I should be up here, right? Then come work with me. You know what I'm saying? Come help me out. Come see what projects I got working on. Come hit my phone up and ask me, damn, what you shooting? What type of comedy structure you doing right now as far as making your own funny scenes to
It's
keep it fun?
just business. It ain't personal
It's
because
just
people
business.
they want to see what you do without nobody help, so they could jump on your wave. That's how this whole business shit work. That's how this shit
Because
work.
once you start popping or once you start taking pictures with big people, or like I already did that already. That's why I'm where I'm at now. That's why
That's
I'm
my
getting
next question. I
opportunities.
want you to run down with your accomplishments. Like, what do you feel like your accomplishments was in the comedy?
My accomplishment was having no fear,
Right.
um, not being scared of the crowd, you know, spitting out my real life stories of what I go through and what I, went through as a person and people when it comes to my father or any grandmom or I don't give a fuck if a nigga sold me a cold ass hamburger and I start talking about that when I got on stage because
Right.
I'm happy that
Utilize
I
everything.
utilize shit. Before I used to talk about shit that didn't matter, that I shouldn't have talked about, that I could talk about, that does matter, that people gonna really, because whatever you go through and whatever you talk about that you know that you went through in real life is people gonna laugh at that because you really went through it. So the way you explained it,
Yeah.
it's gonna be funnier because you really went through it. Now, if you
Right.
making up a joke, you could still be funny. If you make up a joke that didn't happen, you can make it funny
Yeah.
because of you being funny, not about the joke being funny. And no, it's about you being funny and how you explaining that joke. So they laughing, but the joke
Life
could have never happened.
life imitates art for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
like how many like where can people like see your face at? How many platforms have you been on? Like far as movies, music videos, stages.
Yeah, I'm in a couple of people rap videos, I definitely did a funny old man character in one of my friends' rap videos. Like, people that rap that I know that like my comedy, like my old man character, they be, willing to, yo, bro, I need you in my rap video, bro. I need you to say this real quick. Um, Man, I think way back, I think like a year or 2 years ago, I was in Bad Betty on her album, and me and my man Woo Biddy, R.I.P. to Woo Biddy, he was
R.I.P.
on it. Yeah, Woo Biddy, we was on it together. We did like a funny ass talk joint at the end of her song.
Right.
Um, I appreciate her giving me that opportunity to do that, for her respecting me to be funny, and she was cool with it. That shows that I got power and I got some shit in me. You
Yeah.
know. So, yeah, man, you know,
He was in Heartless movie. He was in Bad Betty video.
I was in Y'all Drawing. Shout
You
out
was
to
in you was in
Boom.
y'all drawing?
Yeah, I was in Y'all Drawing. I played like one scene. I get
Damn, I
knocked
gotta
out.
see that joint again.
You ain't,
Damn,
yeah, I get knocked
I
out
ain't
from
watch
Red Snapper.
the whole thing. Okay. Right. Right.
I started dancing and shit, and she's sitting down trying to like bully this little Chinese boy and trying to do her little sugar mama shit. And I fucking all up by bumping into her dancing. And she like, yo, watch what you going. And then I look at her and I put my hands up and she socked me. Boom. Then she took my
Yo.
sneakers off and then put the sneakers on the table and started talking to the Chinese boy. I said, yo. But everything was funny, bro. Like y'all drawing. I'm in F them kids. I got like one scene in F them
I didn't
kids.
know that. See? Damn.
I'm in F them kid with Chris Kennedy.
Yeah, for
He act,
sure.
shout out to Chris Kennedy. He wanted me on that movie. He flatly told me to come down. You know what I mean? I know he doing something down South Street with Southside Jew. I'm definitely try to tap in and try to get on them at stage that
Right.
he got going on with him right now down South Street. But like wait, it's another movie. It's one more. Doing another movie. I got my own movie, Oh Shit is Kev. That's on YouTube. You go on my Instagram and go on my bio, and you click on my bio, and you can see I got my own website about how I started comedy. I got a story on how I started, what happened,
It's
and
fire,
all
bro.
that shit up there. I got you could tap on my YouTube, you could see all my YouTube skits that I do. You could see the stand-ups that I did. I went to New York, Jersey and did a comedy stand-up. Not a comedy show, but it was at a music event. Cause I always kept performing at music events because
Right.
people that like me that was sponsoring the music events, they
Mhm.
felt like I would still make everybody laugh because they knew I was a good comedian. So I was performing at a lot of music events with people rapping and shit, and then after they rap, then I get on and then I do my stand up, they laugh, and then another person get on that rap.
Right.
Now I started doing comedy shows with other comedians after a while because I was getting booked that people that had their own comedy events that might book Marley, might book Dom Dukes or whatever, and I might be booked on it. So those things start happening after a while. So far as movies and more platforms, man, I got another movie that I'm working on. It's called Crazy Nights in Philly. Matter of fact, that movie is done. I'm
Iron.
just my cameraman got this his memory card. He got to get it refixed or whatever because everything that's on that memory card, which is my movie that we created, is on that memory card. So he got to get it fixed. So he in process of getting that fixed. And then
Yeah.
I got a movie that I'm shooting now called Fried Toast. It's supposed to be like a funny high movie.
You working. Fried toast
Yeah,
style.
yeah. That's all I'm doing. That all now. Like, me and my cameraman works, every other week. But I got a cameraman that shoots whatever I want, and whatever stories that I write down that I talk about. Sometimes I might not even write the story down. I might have it in my mind, and then I put it in my notes, and then I shoot the movie. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I know I'm a little fast, but I'm really doing it the right way. I'm not doing it where you can't understand my movie. Right.
What other comedian in Philly would you want to collaborate with? Like a movie like Life, like they had Eddie and Martin. Like what would you want to who would you want to collab with like that? Regardless of anything, just you know that y'all chemistry will be crazy on camera.
The crazy part is I feel like it could be like $100. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's a couple of them, and I feel like it could be Marley. I feel like it could be Dom. I feel like it could be Southside Jew. I'm them dudes is funny, and they all like Wayne and brothers. They like a
Right.
big family of Wayne and brothers, but I'm just naming different people. But
Right.
you know how all the Wayne brothers is funny? Is not one of them not funny.
Yeah.
That's how I name them. So it's like I can pick even Rizzy Repbox. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
not he don't I don't see him do too much stand up, but he be bidding on people and he
Yeah.
be
Yeah. He
he
a
be he
natural.
be grinding niggas the fuck
You
up
like
pause.
that raw street shit, real shit.
Yeah, like he
He
like that
definitely
raw
got
street
that.
comedy.
Yup. That
You know
should
what I
be
mean?
fire.
He like to read dollars of fucking battle rap, but he really doing it. He really doing battle comedy fucking shit
Damn,
because he be grinding niggas up.
you be tapped in a battle rap.
Yeah, I grew up watching Raw to the Streets. I grew up watching Reed Dollars what's his name motherfucking what's his name Tech Nine and they from I'm from Wayne Ave.
Yeah,
I grew up
absolutely.
I grew up watching
Shout out
Tech
War.
Nine and Spittage. You know
R.I.P. Spit. Yup.
that's my guy, man. Like you know seeing that lifestyle of Cheek Raw DJ, DJ, what's his name? Is his name DJ? No, not DJ Academics. I'm thinking he's just a podcast.
Ace McCloud.
Yeah, the one that Cheek Raw was like, get this fat ass nigga on camera, this rapping and snapping ass nigga.
Oh,
This back
oh,
in the day.
oh, D Jones.
Yeah, DJ Jones, and I was a kid when Cheek Raw made that video. Like I was like 15. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a young boy.
Right, right,
I
right.
remember seeing that shit on YouTube because everything was going straight to YouTube around that time. It wasn't even Facebook wasn't even out yet. It wasn't even no. I think it was MySpace, but I think MySpace just started.
That's why I'm trying to work with you because I feel like hip hop they starting to get there a little bit, but hip hop in Philly don't utilize their comedians enough. And I want to do that with my hip hop. I need you to be a part of everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy you said Eddie Griffin because him and Biggie was gonna do some shit.
You know Heavy D? Remember Heavy D, the rapper? I got
Hell
nothing but
yeah.
love for you,
Hell
baby.
yeah.
Got nothing but love. Now, them niggas cared about Chris Tucker and all them comedy. They put them niggas in their videos. Like when I was watching I Got Nothing But Love for You Baby, the video with
That
Heavy
shit
D
was
in it.
yeah, that shit was
You see
fire.
Chris
And
Tucker in that joint, like I just got home, man.
right.
That's where the DC Young Flies and all that come from. Them
right.
type dudes. Like I know this shit, bro. Like I know like my man, shout out to my man Chichia Mac. That
I
be
fuck
like,
with Chia Mac.
he remind me of Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
Fuck is you talking about? You know what I mean? How he talk. So, you know, it's so much talent, bro,
So
that
much, bro.
you can't even like that's why, I ain't mad about I'm not rushing to go meet up with everybody, to go be around everybody because God put me where I need to be so I can worry
Yeah,
about
bro.
Kev and
Real
worry about
shit.
where I go on next, where I do next. Cause now I got you, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
you
saying? Me and you about to put something together. Me and you
he
about
definitely
to
about to turn it up.
collab some shit together, you know what I'm saying? Put a movie together, put an episode together, put a podcast together. It's a lot of things that we should be putting together that other people can see now. You know what I'm saying? Merch,
Right,
selling clothes,
right,
putting our names on our clothes and wearing our own shit.
right. Absolutely.
I know it's kind of hard. I know it ain't easy, but I need a makeup girl, a girl that's gonna make up my shit every time I'm doing a funny scene. So if I want to look like an
Right.
old man, I can go to my makeup girl. Hey, yo, I need you to put me for like 20 minutes. I need you to dress me up as a makeup. I mean, I need you to put a makeup. Make me look old. Put my, make me like an old man. Okay, come on, like. And I could do that for any skit. I'm talking about it could be at home. It could be me and you. Hey yo, makeup girl, I need you. I'm doing this skit with my big man, and I need to look like an old ass nigga. Can you do the makeup
Yeah.
real quick?
Real shit.
I need that.
Yeah.
And that's get money type shit. That's like you gotta get money on that type of time to have all that because they want to get paid. But at the same time, I understand it. I ain't mad at that. But
Do
it's
you
ways
like
to go about it without them, without me giving them money.
right,
Where so they know at the end of the day, if I do this for him without getting money from him, I know for a fact he's gonna repost it. Like anytime I get makeup done for any skit, I can get makeup done for a 10-minute skit. I'm a repost that shit getting done. So
right,
people that see her do it, they're gonna want to holler at me. Yo,
right, right.
what's up with your makeup girl, bro? Like, is she available?
Mhm.
Now she getting money from them. You know what I'm saying? So it's ways to get money, man.
Do
Without
you write and or can you freestyle comedy or you like to write or do both?
I like to do both, but I started well not started. I've been started to know that you gotta set up your jokes and you gotta make sure that you got the funny jokes in line before you go up on stage.
Hmm.
Now, you can go up there and freestyle and let everything come to you because if you funny like that, you could just straight up talk about shit that you know that people gonna laugh at once you get on that stage. So if you know you go do shit with your pop and he live with you and he do dumb shit at your house
Yeah,
and you mad at that all the time, but this is what you gonna talk about now on stage because this is the shit that you hate. So now the shit you hate, you can finally talk about that shit.
right.
So that's what it is, and that's what I got. But I had to stop that and understand. Right, set up your jokes. Think about jokes before you get on stage. You ain't got to be on stage until 3 months from now. Still think of jokes, and that's what
Real
I do.
shit.
That's what I learned. You know, I got jokes set up. You know what I mean? I talk to people on the phone that's comedians that help me know how to set my jokes up and know how to say it out without saying it so fast and so unfunny. So if I'm talking to another comedian, he like when you say that joke about you being in the slow class, just start off and say, "I'm not as dumb as you think. I was in the slow class, but I'm not as dumb as you think because I was happy as shit that I was the only nigga that knew 1+1."
Yo,
You
I got
feel
a
me?
random. That's
But,
funny as shit.
yeah. You feel what
Yeah,
I'm saying, bro?
that shit caught me off guard. Yo, I was happy as shit.
You feel so that's
I was the only person.
Bro, right. I was the only person that knew 1+1. You feel me? They gonna crack the fuck up like
That's
you.
funny as shit.
So I didn't get to say that to no crowd yet because I've been working on jokes. So that's a joke that I didn't even throw out there yet.
Right, right,
So imagine just more and more other jokes that I got behind that. You know what I
right.
mean? You know, it's more of them, bro. It's something that I forget that I gotta go back to my note and look and be like, oh, I didn't know I had that. You know what I mean? That shit crazy, bro.
It's the
So
same way like that with rap, bro. You just gotta keep writing, and then you be saying some shit like, "Damn, I could use this verse."
now
Oh,
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't write every day on. I don't got an hour when I didn't give my time. I didn't give myself an hour out of a
a
day
day.
to write.
Yeah,
It just it's in my mind where if I think of a joke, I go on my note and put it in there so I won't forget about it. Like
right, right.
I had another joke about you know all right, we Eagle fans. I love the Eagles. We love watching every football game. You grew up watching football. We all went through that. We all grew up watching football, and we all grew up being fans of a football team that our father liked. Right.
Yup.
So, but it fucked me up is how when the Eagles start losing, and it's really like a worst time of my life where everybody don't know why we losing. So the fans get mad. They talk about how we losing and how this ain't happening, but they not on the fucking field. But they talk like they on the fucking field all the time.
Right,
Now, I
right.
love my Eagle fans. I ain't going against y'all motherfuckers. I love y'all because I'm a fan too.
What?
But y'all niggas is not playing. Y'all
No,
motherfuckers is watching it. So when they lose, I don't want to hear why the fuck Saquon couldn't get the ball, bitch.
exactly. It happened. You wasn't there to. You couldn't change it at all. Like if they swear the fans swear they can change something.
Real red. So that and don't get it. I don't really give a fuck about that. I don't. I really don't give a fuck about if I'm not on the football field and they lose and I know what I start talking about what they should be doing. I
Right.
don't give a fuck about if I say that because I really don't. But since I do stand up comedy, I gotta give a fuck about it so I can think about
Right.
something to talk about.
Yeah.
That ain't
That makes
nothing that
sense.
I could just straight up go on stage and think about. No, I had to really sit there and think about that shit, and that shit came to me one day.
Right, right.
So it's not easy, man,
It's
to
not.
do stand up, man. You know, you can't just go up there and think you just gonna make people laugh. You gotta really, really have that faith.
How many stages
That,
you think you've been on?
hmm, since what 2020? I probably say like I ain't gonna say damn. I don't know. I say like probably like 50 out of my life.
Dang, that's
I say
good.
like 50. You know what I mean? Because you know I've been in Jersey. It's a lot of open mics that I did. That I don't. Well, I record every open mic or every stand up I do. Some of them I might not record because but I never forget to record. I get a stranger to record my ass. You know what I'm saying? I never forget me getting recorded on a stand up. So I did a whole lot of Jones that I be forgetting about.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's Jones that I did that it wasn't that many people there, and I only had maybe 5 people there. I might not count it as something as a stand up, but it is count as a stand up. You know what I mean? So,
Right. If you had to eliminate one of your senses out of five senses, which one would it be?
mm,
Random. Put you off guard with that one. Got you.
yeah.
Damn.
I would say, don't rush it because I'm always rushing.
No, five of your senses: smell, taste, see, and hear, and
Oh,
touch. If you had to eliminate one,
mm,
smell, taste, seeing, hearing, and touch.
mm.
What can you live without out of those five? If you had to make a choice,
I say touch.
damn, you ain't gonna be able to feel nothing.
I know, bro. I ain't gonna be able to feel no booty and nothing. I ain't gonna be able to, but I still look. Look. She said, "Look,
You
my
rather
no
smell it. You
hands."
rather smell than taste, or taste than smell.
I rather, no, I rather smell.
I know.
Cause if I eat, I ain't gonna smell it. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Cause you ever notice when your nose gets stopped up and your clothes and shit get stopped up and you got a stuffy nose and you can't smell when you eat, it's like eating nothing because you can't smell it through your nose while you eating. You know when you eating, you supposed to taste that shit and
Yeah,
smell it while you eating.
yeah.
But if you can't smell it while you eating, it's what's the point of I'm gonna be starving. Well, but then I don't want to starve because then my stomach gonna be growling. Now I'm be so I rather not smell than starve. But then it's fucked up because now
I
your stomach
know.
you would have to get used to not smelling. That's
That's a
crazy.
bad joint.
That's a bad joint.
That's why
I
you
like.
said feeling.
I,
You said feeling though. That's interesting because I do want to see, I want to hear, I want to smell and taste.
mm-hmm.
I do. I want to feel though too. That's why I
But
like
look,
asking
you
that
ain't gotta
question.
feel because look, why feel when you can get her to feel? Cause they
Yeah,
saying you can't feel, but that don't mean they can't feel you.
that's a fact. But you ain't gonna get no enjoyment out of her feeling. I'm feeling you.
Right. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I would just be feeling you because you would be. You know what I mean? Like if I can't touch if I couldn't touch a girl butt, right?
Yeah.
But I know they can touch me though. I know they can suck my dick. You
But
know what
I'm
I'm
saying, what
saying?
if you can't feel it though? You just said you don't want no
Right.
feeling.
Oh yeah, right. Feeling this, feeling her, yeah, her feeling.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, I thought you were saying like
You say
me.
actually you take like your hands chopped off and you can't touch nothing. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, that's what. Mm-mm,
Oh,
mm-mm.
you're like somebody burning you. You don't even feel it burning. Like that's a bad joint.
That's a bad joint. Yeah, it's like choosing one. It's like you rather have a car or you rather have a house. You know what I mean?
I'd rather have a car.
See, some people say I'd rather have a crib. You know what I mean?
I like to travel. I don't even want no crib. Like For
Right,
real.
right. Fucking, I be living in my car all fucking
I want
day.
to win a bagel. Like you got to pick one of the five, nigga. You said you still sticking with feeling? That shit a hard
Yeah,
test,
it's a
a
hard
question.
zone because it's like, damn, like how can I? If I feel, how can I? But I ain't gonna be able to smell.
I think, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So you think? Do you think niggas think with their brains, or you think with their dick? Because by them niggas saying they want to feel, they thinking with their dick, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Whoever gonna answer the is everybody gonna answer the question different. Like
Hmm.
I think I don't want to. I think I would say I want to see for real because I gotta hear it, bro. I love music. I love
Right.
I love hearing shit.
Yeah, me too. I want to know who. I want to know who behind my back. I can't hear them. You know what I mean? Like anybody can come rob you now. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can just come snatch up what you. I mean, like you can't hear shit, so you won't know who coming. So anything you buy or anything you got, you ain't gonna hear them bitches coming.
Yeah, I like to hear. Fuck that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you got your ears, nigga, you turn around like, who the fuck at my door? Yo, who the fuck? That's crazy, bro. Like, and now that you said that, bro, I'm blessed to have all
That's
what
what
I
I'm
got,
saying.
bro.
That's why I asked the question.
Now that I think about it, it's like we blessed, bro.
You know
We
what I'm
got shot.
saying, bro?
You can have a dollar to your name, bro. You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, would you rather, if you had a choice, would you save or invest?
I would invest
See, that's how I am too.
because when you invest, you know that you're gonna get some money tribute back because you're investing. Like if I invest into a store that's going to sell out product that I know people going to want, that's I'm good because I know I'm never going to not make money. Who don't like buying food? You know, it could have been a food store. Who don't like buying the gear that I'm selling? The gear that I'm
Right,
selling is the trend. You know, or even if I had invested into GameStop and now I got niggas buying fucking video games and or I invest in 2K. Now I got a part of that, so I'm giving them some new style on 2K because now I invested and asked them, hey, can I invest in y'all? I would have loved
right,
to invest in 2K. That's crazy how you can invest in other companies or you could just
right.
invest in your own company. It's crazy.
Absolutely. Pancakes or waffles?
Rap, that shit crazy.
Pick pancakes or waffles. Pick one.
Pancakes. I'm gonna go pancakes.
Water ice or ice cream?
I'm gonna say water ice. I love mango.
Smash or pass, Cardi B.
Uh, you said who?
Cardi B, nigga.
You said no. You ain't tell me to pick who the other
Smash,
person.
smash or pass, Cardi B. Would you
Oh
smash or
yeah, oh yeah, Cardi B, nigga. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Cardi B.
would you smash or pass her? Would you pass on it or would you smash?
I would pass her.
Smash or pass, Ice Spice.
Uh, I'll pass her.
Smash or pass, Summer Walker.
I smash. Man, I
Hey
smash someone.
yo,
I love
where
her.
the rat? Yo,
Yeah,
that's
that's a
my
good joint.
bitch.
That's a good joint right there.
Who the fuck out here? That's it. Yeah, that's all right. Oh yeah, you know Tommy from the Baddies,
Tommy from Baddies.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah, 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 I know.
Smash and pass Tommy.
And he said, no, no, dude. I passed Tommy.
For real?
Yeah, I don't fuck with no Tommy.
She's too gangster for you.
No, that's just a lot of work. I don't want too much work.
Yeah, they did. Summer Walker not from the streets, and Tommy is. That's why you probably like them bitches that
Summer
ain't from the
Walker, she
streets.
gonna listen to me. She gonna understand
She
about me.
is, bro. You right.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
Tommy gonna talk all this shit. She gonna want to
What?
roughen you up. Not even
Yeah.
roughing you up. She gonna want you to listen to her. I mean, that shit gonna go that way.
Yo, that's some real shit though.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. This a dope ass situation, man. I be going through a lot of shit in life, bro. Like just I got my daughter with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, it's other ways that I want to build
Your brand.
my
Real
brand
shit.
up. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
You know, I don't just sit here and play the game all day and listen to music. I play the game. I got PS5. I don't give a fuck. I do whatever I want. But
If you had
I
what advice to give to the youth, what would it be? Speaking of your daughter, if you had one thing to say to the youth, what would you tell them?
stay off this internet shit and
Yo,
and believe in yourself and never give up on what you want to build and bring in life because you want your kids to follow after the good things you do. You don't want to, people start watching movies and people and young guys and young little girls start watching
influences,
videos and
right?
now they think they can be them. Whole time you being somebody that you're not, and now you look like a crumb. So I feel like it's cool to watch all that shit, but know who you are before you start looking at
Right.
Cardi B, before you start looking at Jay Z, or you start looking at he wear
Anybody.
his pants down, so I'm gonna wear my pants down.
Right.
Everybody else wearing it, so I'm gonna wear it. No, follow your own path. If you feel like you're good to wear it, and you feel like you do it because you just swaggy, then do it that way. But don't do it
And
because that person doing it.
individuality, real rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm not saying don't get them pair of Jordans because he got them, but don't get them because he got them.
Right.
Be yourself.
If you like him, you like him.
Right. Now, if you so happily wanted to get these crazy Jordans that I so happily wanted to get, and we both wanted these Jordans without even each other knowing it, then that's
Right.
different.
Right.
But
Don't
if
copy
every
nobody, man.
so that's why I tell my daughter, like, if my daughter got Jordans on and everybody got Nikes on, if she try to go change her sneakers and put on Nike because he said everybody else got them on, I tell her, be yourself. You keep your Jordans on. You ain't gotta be like everybody else. You know what I
Right.
mean? I know it's a friend thing. I know it's like a cool thing to do because it's all about games. But I always try to let her know to be not a follower, a leader.
Real shit though. It's very important.
Yeah,
That was well said, bro.
yeah,
Like
real shit.
I had you for an hour, man. I could talk to you all day. This
Real
thing.
rap, bro. You like my fucking look. You like my fucking old head. You like my big brother.
You
You know what I
already
mean?
know.
We
We about to
always
make this shit.
combo. The way we talking now, niggas. I was
That's
telling
what I'm
you.
saying. You can tell too. The chemistry, the interview was a lot of chemistry, man. This joke gonna go up. I already know it is. I could break that a lot of like George and share on the gram from this joint. Like I'm glad we finally got it done though, because I was like, damn, I gotta interview this nigga, man, because this nigga about to blow up. What?
And
I I gotta catch
I
him
ain't said this nigga
early.
about to blow up. I want to
No,
get this
real
nigga
rap,
before he
bro.
blow up.
Bro, it's very important, man. I believe in you, man.
And I
You know what I'm
believe you.
saying? You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
we gonna do this shit together, bro. Like, yeah, like I know where you from, but tell the people where you from. What part of the city you from?
You already know, man. I'm from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia, motherfucker, Pennsylvania.
Right.
And I was born in Williamsport. I said Williamsport. Yeah, I was born in Williamsport, PA, in the hospital. And, I was raised in Germantown, Philadelphia.
What? Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And, shout out to Hollow Park. I'm definitely from Hollow. And
Hmm.
shout out to Fern Hill Park. That's another park behind me in my hood. So it's two parks
Right.
near it's Fern Hill Park, where I used to hang out at, and you got Hollow. So, you know what I mean?
Like,
And I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you
who was your
even.
top five coming up though? Like, far as hip hop in Philly.
You said who I fuck with?
Yeah, out of all times, like, who was your top five? Like, that's a good question. I ain't asked you.
I'm gonna fuck with Beanie Siegel.
Yup.
I'm gonna fuck with. I fuck with Young Chris. Um,
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with Meek. I fuck with Meek. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Um, who else? I like North Side. Yeah, North Side. He from Philly. His name North Side and shit. Yeah, 215 North Side.
Yeah.
That's my old head. I mean, he not old. He like my age, but that's my dog. Like he doing his thing.
Hey, if
He
you
a good
saying that is wisdom, if y'all the same age, that he must have some wisdom in his bars.
correct. Because at the end of the day, we gotta show love to our Philly people. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how high or up or middle.
No,
You know, even
absolutely.
shout out to Spitter's little brother.
Kid
He a good
boss.
family man, kid boss. You mean shout out to my man. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Every time I see
That's
him,
my
he
guy.
be like, Kev, what's up? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bro. He
Like he
light
caught
up.
me on South
I
Street
feel the
doing
same
shit.
way, bro. He light up when he see you, and I fuck with kid because of that. I just seen him recently, and I ain't seen him in a long time, and it was the same how you just described that. That's how I felt. He's like, damn, I ain't know you fuck with me like that, young guy. He's like, yo, what's up, Bill? Like, that's my youngin. I ain't seen him in a while. Real shit. Shout out Kid Boss, man.
Yeah,
Point setter.
real rap.
Real rap. Real rap. I got some. I'm gonna tell my cousin Gutter Films, man. You know, he from up the way around off of New Hall Street. Like,
Hmm.
we making these movies and shit. We need you to be a part of all of that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
jump on these acting scenes and we could start sitting down and talking about some funny scenes and how we could start this shit off. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to do
Yeah.
that.
That's what I'm saying. I interviewed you. I'm probably doing the next interview is gonna be him. Like, it was old shit and it's gonna be Gutter Films. You know what I'm saying? But anybody you want to shout out, bro, before we get out of here?
Man, shout out to man. Look, shout out to everybody that know me, that follow me, that do a lot of platforms, comedy, music, rap, and follow me on Instagram, Mister underscore oh shit the comedian. And you already know, man. If you want to get down with some movie acting, if you want to jump on my comedy movie that I'm creating, or you want to jump on my new funny episode that I'm trying to create for TV and for, you know, older people to watch and laugh and enjoy with their family. You know,
Right.
because I'm really gonna build my own funny comedy, or my own funny sitcom. That's what we call it, sitcom.
Right.
You know, like how Living Color and how Martin. So I'm looking for some characters, and if you want to work with me and you want to, be a part of that, DM me and we can talk. You know, go over some shit, and I can let you know how I'm trying to do everything. Feel me?
Absolutely.
And
Milladelphia Gate, we supposed to have that for the back block, Philadelphia mascot, aka the damn guy with my guy. Oh shit, Kevin Savage. What? Damn. Appreciate you, bro.